so disappointed in this. I'm so disappointed in this. I might have to use my phone. Looks like we are. I think we're live. We're having trouble here with internet connection. Good morning, everyone. Monday. Got Dean willing to help out while Steph's on a little bit of maternity leave. She had a long week. We're gonna run a couple recipes by, and wanted him to try this stuff with us. First thing I'm gonna make is some wrinkle release. Found out I use that occasionally if I'm ironing or if I've got a shirt that's wrinkled. What it's made with, though, I found out was fabric softener, and we're trying to avoid that because it's pretty toxic. So I started out this morning. I just made up. You can see this. No, I'm having trouble. I'm also using my stuff rather than Steph's. So, looking at this, I started out with some Epsom salt and some. I use purification. Use anything. Hi, Aunt Kathy. Epsom salt and purification, and that was it's called fabric softener crystal. So this technically you can use for fabric softener if you like to use in your laundry. And the next thing then I did was I made this up, and it was 2 cups of distilled water, and I actually made a half a batch, and you boil it, put it in a large bowl, and you add a half a cup of 6 cups of white vinegar. And I wasn't thinking, and I added the baking soda next, and you're supposed to be stirring and add it slowly. Well, I had a volcano explosion. This thing just poured right out of the top. Anyway, it's done doing that. This is your base, which you could use for your fabric softener. It smells really pleasant. You just put it in a jar and put a little into your, or I'm not sure if you could use it in the jar. I'll have to research it. But anyway, this is something you can use to put in your wash machine to get your stuff soft instead of that. But what I'm going to do is that's the base in the ironing spray or wrinkle spray. So what I start with is another cup of distilled water, and out of this fabric softener, all I need. Sorry, I'm trying to rush because I've got 2 people coming, and the dogs are going to go ballistic when they do, and there's no way to avoid it. So all I need is a teaspoon of the fabric softener, and then it calls for a teaspoon of triple distilled vodka, or we're going to use a teaspoon of rubbing alcohol. So, and like I said, it could take your wrinkles out of your shirts if you're hanging, or you can use it as a when you're ironing to iron your clothes. Whoops. So that's it. Smells nice. I like to occasionally just take the wrinkles out if there are. I'm going to pour this, in here. That's just basically clear, safe to use on your clothes. Yeah, okay, and I discussed all that. Thank you. Oop, I think we're full, so I'll have a little extra. So then we're going to put the cover on the spray bottle. I think it's probably shook just fine. And I grabbed a couple shirts. I'm going to do one side, and then we'll hang them up, and then we'll do the other stuff while we're waiting so we can see if it helps. So what you're supposed to do is spray it on, and you're supposed to kind of push your hands on. I don't know if you can see that it's wrinkled. So I'm just going to do this side. And I'm not going to, here, can you hold that, sorry. Just kind of push them in, And then we're just going to hang it up here and let it hang. We'll see what happens. Probably should have been a little taller. And then I got this one. I haven't even wore it yet because it came so wrinkled. So we're just going to kind of work on this side. And like I said, if I'm going to iron this, this would really, this stuff would really, they said, would help with that. So I don't have time to try that right now, but we'll check back on that. Thank you for your help, hon. Yeah, we really needed, I guess, taller. We'll see what happens. The other thing we were going to talk about, hi Aubrey, how are you, hon? The other thing I wanted to talk about is, I got stuff everywhere, the inner defense tablets. These are great if we're not feeling well. We've been taking them to support if or someone's been sick. But if you remember, Steph talked 3 weeks ago. She wasn't, doesn't want to. Hi, Stacy. She did not want to ingest this with being pregnant. So she had read to take a little pin, poke it, run the oil down her spine and the bottom of her feet. And you could even, there's probably enough in there to do it a couple of times. So she tried it. I had, she put it on Maddie, and Megan did it on Waylon, and they're really, really excited. I can tell a difference when I take these. If I hear anyone sick, then I pop on these. Hi, Megan. We'll be done in a little bit. You can come over. So that works. Megan, you thought that helped Waylon a little bit? Perk him up. But anyway, go ahead and try that if you have a little one that can't swallow a pill and you need to get some stuff in them. The other thing is we had a really good class on Saturday, and we were talking about deodorant. And I I say to people, don't go home and throw everything away. But if there are two things that I am fearful for people using, our grocery store or even some of the natural products, deodorant, because of where a woman or even a man applies it, and your toothpaste. I mean, it says on toothpaste not to even swallow, and we have little kids using them. So Young Living makes a toothpaste. You can make your own with coconut oil and some oils. You can make your own deodorant, but you can also, we were talking about deodorant, and they have some, but some of the ladies there were making their own, but also one of them said that she had the toothpaste on as a deodorant. What did you use? Use one pill for all 5 of us last night. That's great, Megan. I mean, that's a good way to boost everyone. But she's using the toothpaste as a deodorant. I don't think you can switch it around and use this as a toothpaste, but this is kind of cool that she's using that. Also, we know several people that just plain use some of the oils and nothing else. Antiperspirant stops you from perspiring, but we're designed to detox and get rid of the icky stuff there. The smell when we sweat is from bacteria. So if we keep that clean and use the oils, you're going to be able to, you're going to sweat, which you're supposed to do, but you're also going to not be toxic, and it won't smell. You should stop talking so much. Anyway, I'm done with that. And we're going to try a couple of the protein options that we have if you need something quick or to supplement what you're eating. There's one other kind. I think they have a chocolate and a vanilla. I've not tried. But we're going to talk about the Balance Complete, which is a protein source. It's actually in the 5-day nutritive cleanse, but you can also just use it as a meal replacement. And then the Sleek Shake. This one's a good one to go on the go. You can just plain use water. You can add fruit and blend it. I like to just plain use water. Or you can use like your milk or your dairy replacements, like coconut milk or whatever you use in place of milk. I like them plain with a little bit of oil in it, so I thought I would have Dean try both of them and see what he thinks. We try it plain. Then I really like adding like the orange oil. So this one, I think you just add 2 scoops. This one's about empty because I do like to use this one once in a while. And like I said, you can blend some fruit in it, but I usually just add, gotta get that little chiclet pack out of there. So there we go. Whoops. Mixes pretty good. Woo! Sorry. Yeah, I missed stuff here, but she had a really, really long week, and baby went to the doctor today, so we're waiting to hear how that went. He's amazing. I can't wait to get to show him off. Okay, drank one this morning with blueberries. Oh, you one of these shakes, Megan? Did you do the Balance Complete? All right, taste that. And then I'll add the fruit and you can taste the difference. Kind of.
Same as your
Same as my protein, right. Yeah. So if you just add a little tangerine, then you're getting the benefits of the vitality and the flavor. Kind of a dreamsicle effect. Okay, cool.
Much better.
Much better. Yep. And like I said, this is something too I could send. Dean used to make. He had a little blender. Used to make. Oh. And dog sitting too, so I even have extra. Now this one's got a little different smell to it. And both of the protein's different, I think, source. So I don't remember which one. One of them, at least for sure, is a vegan option. I've done both of these, and I haven't tried, like I said, the other one. I have not. I like that they work with the water, so you can take it on the go. Sorry, takes forever to mix here. Usually I use the little stick, power stick, but that would really make the one dog bark. So just getting her mixed in good. Hi, Michelle. Making a protein shake here for. Okay, this is plain. I think this one has a little more flavor alone.
Thicker.
A little thicker, yeah, which some people don't like that taste. And then if you add the tangerine again. So yeah, it's a personal thing, which you do and don't like. And I guess adding blueberries is really good. Megan liked that.
That's good.
Not bad. And
now, could you use that in the plastic shakers?
You could. You'd want to drink it right away. You wouldn't want to leave it sit because of the oils, if you're going to use oils in it. So now we're checking our shirt here, and like I said, you can see up here it's a little bit better. I think hanging it better, it would have been. I think ironing probably needs to happen, but this, Maddie, you need to wait 1 minute, young lady. But I think it did work, pull some of the wrinkles out, and with no toxic chemicals. This one, definitely here it's pretty good. Here it's still wet, so I would probably still keep working with that. I'm going to try it. Definitely doesn't have the stuff in it that the other wrinkle stuff, and I didn't spray over here, but where I did spray, it's still wet and it's coming out, so I think it'll work. With that, I think I'm gonna close. I got we got Easter. Happy Easter, everyone! And I don't think we're doing any classes. The weekend after, I'm gonna be down in White Bear. If anyone's down that way and wants to catch a class, you can let me know. Otherwise, have a good week, everyone. We'll see you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.